Fans. Fans are lovely. Fans and pumps are both lovely. Why? Because they have what's called a non-linear turn down. And what happens is, when you turn a fan, when you turn the speed of a fan down, it's probably not the best color. If we think about the percent speed of the fan and the power, we say we start at 100%. When we put a fan on a variable speed drive, we get a turn down which looks like this. So if we're turning down to 50%, our fan energy has typically dropped well below 20%. So with a little bit of work on turning down the energy consumption, turning down the speed of your fan, you can make a mind-boggling difference to the energy consumption of the fan. Favorite example here, Freshwater Place, 55 kilowatt fan servicing 15 floors of central zone air conditioning unit, spinning around at 2.5 kilowatts. It's like, can that really run on that? And it was still servicing 15 floors. So the turn downs available with good good fan management are fantastic. Okay? And bear in mind, if we're not doing much with chilling and not doing much with heating here in Melbourne, what are we doing? We're moving air around. So a building in Melbourne is typically a bunch of fans with a chiller and boiler attached. So we're getting an improved, we can get a massive improvement in efficiency if we get the fan management correct. Things to replace with hardware, get rid of all guide vane controls, which is the old way of controlling fans, and put in VSDs, and replace stuffed bearings and sagging V-belts. You know, when the fan is sitting there and it's going squeaky, 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 that means it's time to replace your V-belts. Setting up the controls to minimize the speed and to minimize the pressure when it's operating will get you that sort of turn down. And of course, if you don't need the fan, just turn the bloody thing off, okay? It really works. Pumps is almost exactly the same thing, okay? You get the same sorts of turn downs. They also work very well, they're very efficient when they're turned off, and they don't like having stuffed bearings, and they don't also like being throttled. That is to say, you run your pump at 100% and you say, well, I don't need that much water, so I'll just put a valve and I'll close it down until I get less. That's like 1 foot on the gas and 1 foot on the brakes. Okay, take the foot off the gas, so slow the pump down, and then you don't need the brakes.